It all starts with my brain was, and it talks about how your brain thinks about things as they go through life. And this is a really long piece. This is my most recent piece I've written. It's really, really long, and there's no way I'm reading it all to you, but I'm giving you a couple pieces from it. The thing I think is really funny is the music from the Hammond of South Africa is in the background, and the title of the piece that he is playing is called "The Story I Am Trying to Tell," which I thought was just perfect for this. This is called "My Brain Was." My brain was fighting to get out. My brain was doing everything it could to shut itself off, but no one could ever drink enough when rape, while intoxicated, is still rape. My brain was smarter than the men out there who expected me to lift my shirt for them. I went to the parades, I got the beads. For once, the men were objectified when I, from my balcony, made men strip for beads at Mardi Gras. My brain was getting moral, contemplating the sacredness of animals around the world, when my brain made the conscious choice to no longer kill them, or even ask others to kill them for me. My brain was calibrating the wind speed on this rocky red range until, during the dead of winter, after seeing no one for miles on Utah's Arches National Park, the decision was made. Get in the lotus position, naked, and meditate on a mountaintop until the wind was just too cold. By then it was time to get dressed and hike back to civilization. My brain was scanning the rolling Montana roads, not seeing cars or cops for miles. My brain gave my foot the okay to floor it, and for miles the speedometer went as high as it could until my brain was satiated and I brought the car speed back down to 90 out in the middle of nowhere. My brain was waiting for everyone to start driving as the light had just turned green. My brain registered from the rear view mirror a car speeding toward me. My brain went into survival mode, turned the wheel of my car to save the motorcyclist's life in front of me before my car skidded for 108 feet. And my mother had to come to the hospital I was born in to identify a body. My brain was struggling to piece back together a life it lost. Make those connections. You've done this before, my brain kept telling myself. My brain got my lungs to start breathing again. And after they removed that feeding tube, my brain had to rationalize eating again. It was like a chant from my brain. Get out of that wheelchair. Stand on your feet. You have places to go. This isn't how it's supposed to be. My brain was contemplating philosophy because on this first date, we talked philosophy half the night. And I let him kiss me goodnight. My brain was, for one day, allowing me to feel like a princess. Look, I'm getting married today. Someone else will take care of it. My brain's done enough for this. Let me be happy. My brain was determined to get to the top of that mountain. I know I'm not a climber. I know I prefer hot tubs, but those ski lifts are closed, and these are the Alps. And really, how many times will you get the chance to climb the Alps? My brain knows you're only wearing sandals and socks, and there's snow and water everywhere. But really, this is your only chance. My brain felt like a heel being carried past the last water pit coming down from that mountain. But looking back, my brain was pleased. It had to try. My brain was trying to remember how to breathe and turning my head, hoping I could catch my breath as the atmosphere was pushing me at 120 miles per hour before someone pulled the ripcord on my parachute. My brain was thrown into journalism mode after the levees broke from Hurricane Katrina. The water poured in and ocean waves were frozen into the street. I pulled out the camera, snapped photos of one house after another, some burnt to embers, while most were spray painted with destruction notices and evacuation premonitions. My brain was racking itself, trying to figure out what to do, how to be healthy, so I may not die the way my mother did. My brain was consciously calculating constellations I had never seen before in the southern hemisphere. And the constellation I coined the Martini, because it was shaped like a martini glass, was actually Phoenix, the most prominent constellation in the southern sky. After my brain was searching for any way to cool down during the hottest Indy 500 in decades, my brain was, afterwards, edging out men's outstretched hands. My brain knew Jack Nicholson would rather high-five a female, and so he did. My brain was keeping me awake again last night, thinking about what went down during the day or what I gotta do tomorrow. My brain's always thinking of new places, contemplating new challenges, opting for new options. I lie awake and I think, that's my brain for you, always looking for something new. Lucky you didn't hear that. I was like, man, you know that was great. I already done it.
Was that just a fourth of it, or?
Maybe closer to half.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but it's still long. And I don't normally do things like that.